Hi, I'm Evan Yee of the Fake Food Show. I'm in Japan, and right now, I'm eating deer poop.
Konnichiwa.
NANI?!
The best matcha dessert I've ever had. Yup, I love Japan. I love it here. I want to move here. Whoa. Stop this anime intro. Does that say matcha? Beer? Oh my god, he's gonna chug it. This is happening. Hopefully I don't embarrass myself. Okay, alright, let's start the damn video. You've heard about it, you've dreamed about it, and maybe, just maybe if you've been fortunate enough to travel, you've been to it, the magical land of Japan. On this journey of self-discovery, I try to balance the line of being a tourist, but also trying to find places that are more popular for locals rather than visitors. When in doubt, when you're going to a touristy area, follow the white people. And because this is a food show, a fake one at that, we're gonna eat our way through self-discovery and gain a few pounds in the process. We start off in Tokyo.
The next station is Tokyo.
Beginning our journey in Asakusa. Asakusa is home to the Sensoji Temple. It is quite literally the definition of tourist area. But with food stalls all around, it's hard not to enjoy yourself here. And where our host found a sign that said, you guessed it, matcha beer. Okay, while he's doing that, our tour guide Leah is off to find Dango. Dango is a Japanese snack served on skewers with a sweet soy sauce glaze.
This is fresh, warm, made with love. I will be getting more of these.
Leah just so happens to have been to Japan 6 times in the past, as well as getting many recs from her mom, who was born and raised in Tokyo. Let's check back in on Evan.
Go off, King.
I'm not gonna lie, it just tastes like regular beer. Only in Japan, baby.
How you feeling after chugging that beer?
I feel pretty bloated.
High bloated.
And normally I'm not a big beer person, but I was like, glug, glug, glug. I don't know if it's the heat getting to me or the beer I just chugged, but I'm getting kind of dizzy. Starting the trip off strong, Ev. Starting the trip off strong. Maybe eat something, champ.
The next station is Shinjuku.
So anyone who knows me knows my favorite food in the entire world is sushi. Now I'm not bougie when it comes to sushi. Actually, my favorite place at home is a mediocre all-you-can-eat sushi spot owned by Chinese people. Matter of fact, come to think of it, all the sushi places back home are owned by Chinese people. You can tell a sushi place is gonna be good back home if the workers are speaking Toisan. I don't think they speak Toisan here, so I'm a little skeptical.
We're in the birthplace of sushi.
Nonetheless, I think it's only right to have my first meal off the plane be Revolving sushi. Eating sushi in Japan is really a dream come true.
You know what's weird? In my time of coming to Japan, I've never sat down at a sushi specific restaurant.
Sushi in Japan, this is one of my all-time favorite dreams. We got a good melange of food. Raw young sardines. Call Chris Hansen. when trying to find a place, we were in the Shinjuku area. We just searched Tabelog, which is like Japan's Yelp. They had a 3.48. You said anything above 3.5 is good. I still consider that 3.5. We round up here, right? So what is Tabelog? It's like the Yelp of Japan, where mostly locals review restaurants. Good to use if you want a better insight into where locals are eating versus Google or Yelp, which has a lot of tourist reviews. My dad's a big fan of sea urchin. That one was for him.
Would you be proud of that piece?
I think he would. I think we gotta try the Toro now. Fatty tuna.
Really good. I kind of want to order another one.
You think they got California rolls?
Get out. It starts out not great, but then the longer you chew it, the better it gets.
It's like a good book.
When was the last time you read a book?
Polls in 4th grade. Let me get a Philadelphia roll and a California roll.
Go back to America.
This was tempura.
Tempura.
Tempura. Tempura.
Tempura.
Conger eel. We asked a guy working here what it was, and he says he doesn't know.
He says
some fish.
I don't know, some fish.
Tempura, tempura.
Tempura. Tempura.
In Pokemon Stadium 1, in the Lickitung minigame, when you lick this, you get the most points from this. That was my first interaction with Tobiko.
You have to lick certain foods?
Each player has their own Lickitung, and then they go around just eating sushi. And you said you wanted to try Kaiten sushi, Revolving sushi, so I was like, let's go to Kura.
And then I said,
I've seen so many TikToks of people saying, you need to try Kura when you're in Japan. You have Kura back at home. Why you? Any places we can get at home, I don't want to go to, or any like retail places too, like Uniqlo. Even though we ended up going to Uniqlo today.
I got so much from you.
We bought a lot of stuff from Uniqlo today. Yeah, okay, I lied and we went to Uniqlo. You know how cheap their oversized Airism tees are here compared to back home? All right, so this is a little intermission to say this Uniqlo was crazy. 6 floors with other stores within this Uniqlo, and they even have a cafe. I mean, what's better than shopping for Uniqlo oversized Airism tees and drinking a nice warm cappuccino? I mean, the coffee was bitter as hell, but that's just me being one of those pretentious black coffee drinkers. Fun fact, I actually worked at the first Uniqlo in Massachusetts back when I was in college, and I hated it. Not gonna lie, if it were anything like this Uniqlo, I probably would have enjoyed it a lot more. They even have a Kura sushi in this Uniqlo, ironically enough. Okay, end of flashback. Where's the little slot you put the dishes in so you get a prize?
Go to Kura Sushi.
All right, so I did the math, added all the plates up, 18 plates. Didn't break my Kura record.
At Kura, we would have gotten a prize, though.
Total, I added it all up, yen, converted it to USD, $65. Not a bad sushi place for a place that they don't speak Toisan in.
That is a serious lie. I'm in Japan. Konnichiwa.
The next station is Shibuya.
I think the best way to commemorate my first time in Japan, let alone Asia, we should wet our beaks a little. And what better place than SG Club, consistently ranked as one of the best bars in Japan. Scratch that, Asia. Scratch that again. One of the top bars on planet Earth. SG Club is basically 3 bars in one, but we have a long trip ahead, so I'll probably just stick to 1 drink, I think. At least that's what I remembered.
Cheesecake and some berries in the cocktail. On the top there's a mascarpone
on the cheese and the yogurt. The $5 margaritas or whatever.
You think you're having a drink at Applebee's?
Chili's.
You're not at Applebee's, you're not at TGI Fridays. Don't embarrass me here.
You're the one that can't even say thank you in Japanese. Say it to the people.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Super lychee martini for you. Lychee, grapefruit.
I thought it was the best martini I've ever had.
This is a kind of like a margarita style with the Japanese ingredients. Our original shochu is the base. And then also yuzu, cecil leaf, and then plum sauce.
My legs hurt.
We're using a whole pineapple. There's a frozen pina colada inside.
Oh, okay.
So with this umbrella, that's the sexy colada.
You're like the nematodes from that SpongeBob episode. Yeah. Should we get some blue rice?
So it's gonna taste like smelly feet.
It's called the Parmigiano Sour, but I keep wanting to call it Parmigiano Reggiano.
In terms of fashion for you.
Thank you.
We smoked the glass, and then also there's a charred bacon on the top.
Bacon.
Strong, it's strong.
Bacon. I can cry if I want to.
I should have used the bacon as like a chaser.
Cheers. Kampai.
I don't know who Benton is, but he's a sick b****. Oh man.
My legs hurt. Parmigiano Reggiano. Bacon.
Water. I need water. I think I drank too much Kool-Aid last night. I gotta go to 7-Eleven. I can't even talk. #1 hangover combo, ready to get the day started. Now, when you think of Tokyo, the word calm doesn't really come to mind, but on Manga Street in Tsukushima, it was somewhat serene. It also happens to be home to the best food you've never heard of. Until now.
The next stop is Tsukishima.
Manjayaki, or manja for short, is the cousin of the very popular okonomiyaki. Just how popular is it? They have a frozen version at Trader Joe's, so I feel like that's self-explanatory. But manja is a lot more gooier, liquid-like, and made with water, dashi stock, and flour, among other ingredients you choose, cooked over a grill in front of you. Okay, so shout out to Leah's mom. Grew up in Tokyo. She put us on to this street. Super long street. Bunch of stores. I want to say 90% of the stores sell monjayaki. And if you don't know what monjayaki is, like a more liquidy version of okonomiyaki. So monjayaki was created in Asakusa during the Edo period of Japan. That was a long time ago. Used as a way to feed children, people would write letters and draw pictures with the manja ingredients on the grill. Fast forward to today, there's over 60 monjayaki monjayaki restaurants in Asakusa, and over 100, yep, you heard that right, 100 in Tsukushima, which I want to say most of, if not all of them, are on the same street we're currently on, Monja Street. This street is basically dedicated to this dish.
When my mom told me about it, she said, you have to go to Tsukishima Monja Street. Like, there's a specific Monja Street. Like, this is where you would go if you want this kind of food.
I'm actually 100% sure you can't go wrong with any of these places. The quality and the taste is gonna be just as good. You could tell this place was the spot. We were the only tourists there, and the staff spoke very little to no English, but they were very friendly and trying to explain everything. A key to choosing places on this trip was to try places that locals frequent and not so much tourists. I was praying to Leah, I was like, have your mom let us know the best local places. We could eat 7-Eleven, we could eat all the places on TikTok and stuff, but I feel like we're not getting the full Japanese experience.
You feel like a true local now, don't you?
I got a highball.
And it's 11:45.
It's 11:45 in the morning. I already got a highball. I'm like, damn, I should move here. Of course, it's 11 a.m. here, and I see almost every table with an alcoholic beverage. I have to do what the locals do. I mean, I don't want to be disrespectful, you know? I gotta assimilate myself to the culture, so I got myself a whiskey highball. Whiskey mixed with soda water, which I found out to be my drink of choice on this whole trip. Was I tipsy my whole time in Japan? Kinda. So what we got? This was the pork Chinese chives and egg monjayaki. Basically, they prep your bowl in the kitchen, the staff comes and cooks everything on the grill for you, leave it on there longer so it crisps up, and chef's kiss. This was one of the best things we had on our trip to Japan.
Trying to get paid for the get down. You can't tell me shit now. Set the move from the dope. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. That's just how it goes. You can't tell me shit now. That's just how it goes.
They use their little own spatula and they press down the monjayaki to make it more crispier. I mean, I have to say, it's pretty good. The pork with the Chinese chives and eggs, I know that's gonna kill it for like Americans who wanna try that. Holy smokes. I want to thank your mom, Leah. Now we're in Japan.
Next time you see her, you better get on your knees and thank her.
The fact that it stays on the grill keeps the thing hot the whole meal. So it's not like you're ever eating a cold bite. So this was around 1,600 yen, $11 USD. And we asked him, do we get one for each of us? But he said we just share it. We're hungry enough to eat two.
I think it's just because it's spread out over the whole grill that you share it. Like you wouldn't cook it one half, one half.
And if you want more after that, you can order more.
I feel like I'll be hungry enough to want to have a second one.
I wouldn't be surprised if this becomes more popular amongst foreigners who come to visit, if it's not already, but
If they watch your videos.
if they watch the video.
This is not a touristy place.
If you want to be real and watch the videos, you get put onto some good places besides 7-Eleven. The crispy burnt edges I liken to the crispy edges of clay pot rice. I know that's very popular in like Latin culture as well. Anybody who likes the hard, crispy rice, they're gonna like this too. I think we want to order another one, right?
We're gonna get the most popular, right?
More crispy, smoky, slow-mo B-roll for you guys. Congrats. Aw, here we go again. Monjayaki we got was their most popular dish, the spicy pollock roe and mochi, topped off with cheese. My guy was like a monjayaki artisan. The skill he put into each little chop, and he made it like a pizza with the cheese on top. Watching them cook it is freaking majestic. It's like hypnotic. I feel like falling asleep. So what I've seen from the other patrons here, they've left the monjayaki on the grill for a little bit longer, so it kind of crisps up a little bit. So I think that's what we're gonna do. I think we saw it the first time and we were so hypnotized that we just dug in right away. We're gonna wait a little bit to crisp up.
Kind of hungry.
Ground meat. So before my trip here, my extent of Japanese language knowledge was from Sesame Street when Big Bird went to Japan. Ohio means good morning. That's my favorite one. Shout out to Big Bird, spicy pollock roll and mochi, and we got cheese on top. And this one was 1,700 yen, $12 for the second one. And I got 2 highballs for under $4 each. Whole meal under $30. Crazy. I love Japan. I think I like the pork belly one more, but I do like the cheese on this one too. This one's probably like a little less salty than the other one. I don't know if it was the fumes from the smoke or guzzling down 2 whiskey highballs, but I was thinking some deep thoughts like, damn, I'm on the other side of the world eating foods I never heard of before today. If it's one thing I learned, go outside your comfort zone, try something new. So from when we got here and when we left, it seemed everyone who was there didn't leave, which makes me think of 2 things. How long are their lunch breaks here? And 2, this food must be that good to stay for a few hours and kick it with your friends and family. Regardless, great place. Shout out to Leah's mom. Cheers. After you're done with the meal, they spray you down so you don't stink, which is quite genius, by the way. Hot pot and Korean barbecue places back home take note. I know what you're thinking because of the title of this video. I definitely do think that the locals and restaurants in the area would love more tourists to come try monjayaki, because a lot of the signs in the area are in English explaining what monjayaki is and how to eat it. So my advice, if you do end up coming to Japan and going to more local spots, just remember to be respectful.
The next station is Shibuya.
But the next hidden gem is definitely the next spot we go to. Like, I'm talking in the cut. You gotta come to Japan for this. Good old-fashioned Mickey D's in Japan. Now, if you don't know, McDonald's locations in different countries have menu items exclusive to that country. So I definitely had to find time on this trip to find the Golden Arches. We're in Shibuya, you know, doing a little shopping. We had to eat what real locals eat. We're at McDonald's. I feel like every time you travel to a new country, a place you need to try is their McDonald's. Puri Puri Ebi Purio, the shrimp nuggets. Not bad. It's just like a shrimp nugget. That's what it is, Evan. Teriyaki McBurger. So I'm assuming it's just a burger with teriyaki sauce. I don't know why they just don't have this in America. Ebi, or shrimp fish fillet. As someone who loves the regular McDonald's fish fillet, I was excited for this. Had to take my glasses off to lock in real quick. The difference is they put lettuce in it. I want to say mayonnaise? Spicy mayo? Yup, I love Japan. I love it here. I want to move here. Yup. Come on, man. Tsukimi pie for the Mid-Autumn Festival. A fried pie with mochi, red bean paste, and a nutty roasted soybean flour paste that gave a peanut butter profile taste. I don't know why in America you only have one form of pie. It's just the apple pie.
Sometimes they have the strawberry cream one, or the cookies and cream one they sometimes have too.
Crispy. Oh, America's so whack, bro. Japan, McDonald's already better. Oh, what the f? The pie was crispy because it's fried. In America, they don't fry their pies. McDonald's in Japan is my favorite McDonald's I've ever had. And that wraps it for the international fast food chain portion of the video. Oh, they have a Taco Bell. Had to get the Chocodilla, melted chocolate inside a tortilla. God bless Japan. Crazy. No bidet necessary.
The next station is Harajuku.
Right now, we're on Takashita Street. Takashita Street in Harajuku. A place to shop for clothes and streetwear. Darius Miles Cleveland Cavaliers jersey. It's a little too big for me, though. I'll wear it look like Billie Eilish. It's even a place to meet little furry friends. And of course, eat crepes. Marion Crepes has been around since 1976. I found that out through extensive research and background checks. Serving up crepes from savory like the tuna curry and the always delectable ham pizza sauce cream cheese to the sweet crepes. We elected for the strawberry whipped cream and Nutella because, you know, I got a sweet tooth. Oh, my teeth hurt. Okay, maybe I mistook my sweet tooth for a cavity. I gotta get that checked.
The next station is Akihabara.
Because our hotel was near the area, we're gonna spend the day in Akihabara. The electric town is the spot for all your electronic needs, from classic video games to Pokemon cards to anime and manga paraphernalia. Because you guys asked so kindly, what I was looking for was a Japanese exclusive Pokemon Green version for the Game Boy. But man, these prices were expensive. All of the stuff here is probably overpriced, but sometimes you can find deals like this Japanese Pokemon Snap I got for $5 USD. By the way, this is the game I referenced earlier from the sushi portion where you're a lickitung and you eat sushi. Great ass game. Speaking of food, you can definitely find some good eats on the street. Just walking, we smelt this aroma coming from a charcoal grill and immediately bought some fatty beef skewers.
Looks like we beat the rush. My favorite saying in the world. White people really cooked with that, I'm not gonna lie. My personal favorite. You're barking up the wrong tree, pal.
Really wanted a skewer. I need some meat.
We got the #1 option, beef skewers. It looks good, 600 yen. 4 thick pieces of beef on a stick. Can't beat that. You're looking at the clips right now. Look how good it is.
If you like your steaks well done, it's a red flag.
Diabolical.
You're a sicko.
Drenched in juice is dripping like crazy.
Yeah, it dripped on my pants.
Of course, you gotta get a sweet treat. I've heard Mr. Donut is like the #3 chain in Japan, kinda like the Dunkin Donuts or Tim Hortons of Japan. So I wanted to get their famous mochi donut or pandi ring. And it was good, very elasticy, and not as sweet as the ones in the States. And you could probably find better versions of it, but I wanted to pay my respects to one of the OGs. Still better than those donut shops that charge like $7 for donuts with bacon on it. Those are ripoffs. Because you can lose track of time nerding out over all the cool stuff here and trying to figure out if something is worth buying because it might not fit in your luggage. Next thing I knew, it was nighttime. And I think I realized because I'm in fact a tourist, I should try a very popular tourist spot that attracts long lines because of many viral videos. Gyukatsu. Gyu meaning beef and katsu being a deep fried cutlet. You can see why this place is popular. And yeah, I wanted to stray away from the hype places like this because I didn't really want to wait in line. Obviously, most katsu at home are either chicken or pork, so the beef definitely piqued my interest. Maybe it was the American in me, but the words breaded fried beef, yeah, I was swayed. Got it with a highball, and your boy was floating.
NANI?!
Alright, quick rundown of what we ordered. We got the beef cutlet combo #2. Comes with 1.5 beef katsus, and it also comes with potato salad, grated yams, miso soup, spicy cod roe, warabi mochi, and a bowl of rice. All for 2,600 yen, or $17.54 USD.
The potato salad's good. It took us 3 days to make that potato salad. 3 days! When you think of like katsu, you think of pork katsu, chicken katsu. You never really hear of beef katsu.
I was actually talking to my mom about it.
Her mom's Japanese, by the way.
Shout out
What'd you
Japanese mom. And she said it was interesting because she's never heard of beef being fried like that. Definitely wasn't around when my mom was growing up.
It's surprisingly really good. It melts in your mouth. Like, I know that's cliche to say, but it actually does. Would you come back here?
If there was no wait, I think the wait is what killed me.
It wasn't even that long of a wait, though. We both have waited longer for Cheesecake Factory.
No, we haven't. You want some of my sides, like the potato salad or the spicy cod roe?
Don't threaten me with a good time.
Consider your good time threatened.
That means you're offering me your mochi, too.
That's my favorite dessert. Okay, Naruto.
I think you said that too. You don't want to go to places where everyone else goes to.
But I feel like I had to. It looked so good in all the TikToks.
Yeah, I feel like this is the place where we make the exception.
Okay, so I lied. We made an exception for another place. Let's rewind it to earlier in the week. Earlier, we were in Ginza, and we saw a TikTok of this place serving fried sandwiches with whipped cream in it. With the long line, it happened. We were influenced. No, the sign doesn't say age 3. It's Age-san. I know this, thanks again to Big Bird. Ohio means good morning. That's my favorite one. With many options from sweet to savory, we opted for the one that got them famous. And it was only 100 yen, so like 67 cents. Even though it's just bread and whipped cream, it sounds crazy to say, but that's cheap considering if there was a location in America. This shit would be like $3 at least. But I can't even front. We got influenced, and it was good.
I wanted to say it's mid, but honestly, pretty good. Buttery fried bread with whipped cream. Anything with whipped cream is good. It's not that hard, not that complicated. You want a good dessert? Add whipped cream to it, add ice cream to it, and you're golden.
End of flashback. Let's check back in on our friends back at Gyukatsu.
It was mid.
Mid? Really? Man didn't even leave a speck of food on his plates. Yeah, plural, plates. Honestly, they gotta hurry up. They have a Japanese baseball game to catch. Oh man, Buddy got distracted by the magic carp taiyaki with custard filling. I spelled the custard. Rest in peace.
The next station is 水道橋.
One of the best experiences I had in Japan was going to a Tokyo Yomiuri Giants baseball game. As someone who grew up watching baseball and rooting for the Red Sox, I feel like I've been in some crazy sporting environments, but none compared to what I experienced at the Tokyo Dome. People actually care about the game. They're not on their phones all game, everyone is chanting and celebrating their team. But the food is on another level. And instead of having dudes with thick ass calves going up and down the stadium yelling, "Hot dogs here, get your hot dogs," they have beer girls that pass out ice cold adult bevs. I got a lemon sour, you know, change it up from the usual highball. Paired it with some takoyaki or octopus balls. No, not actual balls of octopuses, but the balls made out of octopuses. Apparently, I have to clarify that. Then, I love the beef katsu so much from earlier, I got it again in a rice bowl. Also got the famous Tokyo Dome curry rice bowl. All that food made me thirsty, so I got another ice cold bev. Almost forgot we were at a baseball game for a second. Then, of course, we had to finish it off with some ice cream. Going back and editing this video, I'm not gonna lie, man, I really miss Japan. And if I want to go to a baseball game here, I'm stuck with overpriced $15 hot dogs and chicken tenders. Take me back. This is hidden. So much of a trip to Japan is walking everywhere, all the damn time. Sometimes a little R&R is good for the soul and your feet, especially when it's free. Let me put you on game. The hotel we stayed at is called Dormy Inn, and this location offered free ramen at night, so you bet your ass we took full advantage. It's called Yonaki Soba, which translates to night noodles. It consists of yellow noodles, scallions, bamboo shoots, and seaweed in a shoyu broth. And that's not all, they have a free onsen, and if you don't know, it's a bathhouse. Not gonna lie, pretty intimidating if you've never done it because you're naked with a bunch of strangers taking a hot ass bath. Felt like I was at the park with all the bushes around me. But when you're not at the onsen, they give you fresh comfy gear to wear around the hotel. Fitted cap not included. Swagged out gear. You didn't tell me you were wearing the same thing. We didn't plan this.
One of us is gonna have to change. That's not me. Should we do the Spider-Man meme?
But after you're done with the relaxing hot bath and or sauna, this hotel provides free Yakults and popsicles. And of course, a bunch of Japanese manga that I could definitely read and understand. Also, some free coffee and tea never hurt anybody. Okay, now I'm trying to be like Naruto. You gotta differentiate the two between Goku and Naruto. Come on. If you're seeing this right now, sadly, we're nearing the end of the video. And you're like, damn, you were in Japan and you only went to 7-Eleven once? Truth is, we went every damn day. But I wasn't gonna film myself eating 7-Eleven for the video like everyone else. I did, however, film myself eating at 7-Eleven for a musical montage at the end of the video. Instead. That concludes the video, everyone. If you made it to the end, I appreciate you. Yes, you. Yeah, you. Look at the screen. I appreciate you. You're looking good today. What, you doing your hair a little bit different? I for real appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video. If you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I have more videos from Japan dropping soon, including all the places we ate in Osaka, Kyoto, Hiroshima, among other places, so press the bell to get a notification when I release those. In the meantime, watch the videos in the playlist on the top right of the screen or the bottom right of the screen, or rewatch this video because, you know, I also miss Japan. I might watch this video again too. Until next time, Evan E from The Fake Food Show, checking out. Peace. I miss Japan.
It's like a baby's butt.
Also, 7-Eleven, best coffee I ever had in my lifetime.